Assalamu alaikum everyone. Okay, so today inshallah we will start with experiment number 4. Okay, so today we'll start with experiment number 4, that is AC analysis of RLC circuit. Okay, so let me give you a quick review about what we have done in the previous experiments and how is the flow of each experiment. Okay, as you learned in experiment number 1 and experiment number 2, we have dealt with DC circuits. Okay, and the input was DC, the output was DC. Whereas for experiment 3, 4, and 5, we are going to study about AC part. Okay, in experiment number 3, we have started with the basics of AC. Okay, in that we learned how to measure the AC voltage, that is magnitude, and how to measure the AC frequency, and also we have learned how to measure the impedance of a series RL circuit. Okay, so coming to experiment number 4, we are going to study about AC analysis of RLC circuit. Yani we will go in experiment 3, we studied about RL circuit, series RL circuit. In experiment 4, we will go a further step, one step ahead with RLC circuit. Okay. In experiment number 5, we will go one more step ahead. We will study about inshallah three-phase circuits. Okay. So for RLC circuits, before we start with this, let me give you an idea that basically we will be having three types of analysis. Okay. The first one is the DC analysis. Okay. The second one is the AC analysis. The third one is transient analysis. Okay. DC analysis is the one what we have carried out in the previous experiment. Okay. For example, if you remember in experiment number 3, let me write here experiment number 3, we measured the voltage. Okay. So voltage, let me write it, voltage versus voltage with respect to time. This was in experiment number 3, voltage with respect to time. Okay, whenever we measure voltage with respect to time or voltage with respect to resistance or voltage with respect to current, okay, so it comes under DC analysis. Understand? So next, in experiment number 4, today inshallah we are going to learn about, okay, today we are going to learn about AC analysis. Okay, what is AC analysis? It will be with respect to the, you will calculate the output, that is you will calculate the phase. Okay, you will calculate the magnitude, this is the magnitude and this is the phase with respect to frequency. Okay, for previously, as I said you, for DC analysis you will calculate voltage with respect to time or resistance or current, that we have done in experiment 3, 1, 2, whatever it may be. Okay, and in experiment number 4, we are going to calculate AC analysis, that is we are going to calculate the magnitude and the phase with respect to frequency. Okay, whereas inshallah in the next experiment, that is experiment number 5, we are going to calculate the transient analysis. Okay, it means that we are going to measure the voltage with respect to voltage and frequency with respect to time. Okay, there you will learn it inshallah about it. So today we will focus only about AC analysis. I repeat again, there are three types of analysis. The first one is the DC analysis, which you have studied in experiment number 3. In this you will measure the voltage with respect to time. The second type of analysis is AC analysis. In this we are going to measure the magnitude and the phase with respect to frequency. The third one is transient analysis, in which you will measure the voltage with respect to time. Okay, so DC analysis we have finished in the previous experiment. AC analysis we are going to learn in this experiment. Transient analysis we are going to learn inshallah in the next week, next experiment, experiment number 5. Okay, so any questions about AC analysis? Did you understand the basic broad idea about the different types of analysis? Okay, DC analysis is with respect to time. Transient analysis is also with respect to time. Only AC analysis will be with respect to frequency. Okay, so let us start with the experiment. As I mentioned you, for experiment number 4, okay, we are going to start with AC analysis of RLC circuit. Okay, give me a minute. Like I'm getting a call. Excuse me. Okay, so let us proceed. So in experiment number 4, as I mentioned you before, we are going to study about AC analysis of RLC circuit. Okay, so in here you can see the RLC circuit. Okay, here the resistor 1 kilo ohm is connected in series with the inductor, right, which is connected in series with the capacitor. All the three R, L, C are connected in series, and we apply an input AC voltage. The input here is AC. The peak to peak value is for RMS, VRMS, frequency is 60 Hertz, and that is the angle is, phase is 10 degrees. Okay, all of them are connected in series. Here you can observe that here some parameters are used. Okay, like here this is the input, this is the output. What do you mean by this? It means that input is nothing but the voltage across resistor. Okay, yani if the input is given to the resistor, so this is the input. For the analysis you have to name each connection. Okay, if you name the connection whatever you are using for the analysis, it is mandatory that you have to name that connection. So in the analysis we will be using input, so we will name this as in, and in the analysis we will use this as output, so we will use name this as out. Okay, and in the analysis also we are going to use this intermediate value. Okay, the voltage value between R and L, so let us name it as A. So these are the three values you are supposed to name. Okay, so first I will give you a general idea about the circuit. Then I will open Multisim and we will start with the practical experiment. Okay. I repeat again, for experiment number 4, we are going to start with AC analysis for RLC circuit, that is series RLC circuit. And the circuit diagram is available in your lab manual. In that, you can observe that R, L, C are connected in series and we apply a AC voltage. Okay, and you have to name some parameters which we will be using during the experiment. So during the experiment, we will use this input voltage, the intermediate voltage A, and the output voltage out. So we will name these all and we will change the connections color for each of them. Okay. And in experiment number 4, inshallah, we are going to study about two types of AC analysis. Okay. What are the two types of AC analysis? The first one is, okay, the first one is single frequency AC analysis. Okay. And the second one is AC analysis by sweeping frequency, B. Okay. So it means that for the first one, okay, for the first part, single frequency analysis, you will analyze with respect to only one frequency. Okay. You will analyze with respect to only one frequency. Okay. And whereas for part B, you will use a particular range of frequency. Yani there will be some minimum, there will be some start frequency and there will be some stop frequency. For second type, for the first type, single frequency, there is only one constant frequency. Is it clear? Yes. So what we have to do, so let us start with the experiment. Let me share you my screen. Okay, you can see we have to use RLC. Okay, so let me open the multisim. First, let us use resistor. So we need a resistor. Okay, you know how to select the resistor from the place basic, and from here select resistor. Okay, initially you can select any value. Later on you can double click and change that value. Okay, then you have to select a inductor. So again from the place basic. Okay, you select inductor. Initially select any value. Later on you can double click and change that value. Okay, thirdly you require a capacitor. So same, from place basic, select a capacitor, select the ideal one, which is the constant one. Okay, 1 micro. Later on you can change the value. So here right click and rotate it clockwise, because as per the circuit diagram it is vertical. Okay, and also we require a source, so use a place source. Okay, from that power sources we require AC power, because in this experiment 3, 4 and 5 we are dealing with AC circuits, so we will use AC. The power input will be AC. Okay, and also we require a ground, so use a ground from the same domain, place it here. Okay, so now we will adjust the values. Okay, so as you can see the file what I have shared you. Okay, the value of input voltage, AC voltage is, it is 4 VRMS, frequency is 60, phase is 10. So change this. Double click this. Voltage is 4, frequency is 60, and the phase is 10 degrees. Okay. So what is the value of the resistor? The value of the resistor is, as you can see, it is 1 kilo ohms. Right? This we have finished. This is finished. The value of resistor is 1 kilo ohm. So this is 1 kilo ohm. Okay. And the value of the inductor is 2 millihenry. So double click this, change this to 2 milli. And the value of the capacitor is 3 microfarad. So double click this. So we are supposed to use 3 micro. Okay, then complete the connections. How to make the connections? Place the cursor on one end, a plus sign appears, so drag and drop to complete the connection. So similarly from resistor to the capacitor, similarly from the to the inductor, from the inductor to the capacitor, and from the voltage to the ground, and from the capacitor to the ground. Okay, this is the circuit. But for the circuit, we are supposed to use three different things. What are the three different things? We are supposed to use input, so and change the color to blue color, okay, or any color as you like. So here how you should do, so click on this connection, okay, and right click. You can use properties. I repeat again how to change the name. So click on this connection, okay, click on the connection, right click, select the properties, okay. So what is the name? The name you should use it as in, okay, and show net name. It will display the net name, and the color you can change it to blue, for example. Press OK. Okay, apply. You can observe that the connection color is changed to blue and the name is in. Okay, and also we have to use A. So this is in already in red color and we have to change the name as A. So same, right click on this, right click, properties, make the name as A. I have not used this show net name, so we have to show net name. Okay, you can see it is A. Okay, similarly for the last one we have to use for out and it is in green color. So click on this connection, right click, properties, okay, this is you have to use out, show net name, change it to green color. You can use any color as you like. Okay, I'm just like using different colors to show you in the output how is the difference. Okay, this is the circuit. Okay, then after you construct the circuit, you have to start with single frequency analysis. So you should proceed with single frequency analysis. Okay, how to open this single frequency AC analysis? Simply from the multisim, from the simulate. Okay, on the top you can see simulate. Click on the simulate. Okay, there is an option called as analysis. So go to analysis. Okay, in that you will find all the types of analysis. You will find AC analysis, single frequency analysis, transient analysis, Fourier, etc. So here first of all we are going to use single frequency AC analysis. So click this. Understand? So for this we have to change the parameters as per the lab manual. Okay, what are the parameters? It is shown here that, okay, the first frequency should be 60 hertz. It is given frequency as 60 hertz, right? So let us change this. The frequency I should use at as 60. Okay, and we should use we should select the frequency column checkbox. Okay, frequency column we are supposed to select, and the complex number format is magnitude or phase. So change this to magnitude and phase. Okay, this is the first one. Next, for the second one, okay, for the output, okay, for this one, select the output. First, for the frequency parameters, we have changed as per the lab manual. And also for the output, we are supposed to make some options. We are supposed to select some options. Okay, so let us come back to the here. You can see from the diagram, okay, from the circuit diagram. Let me erase all. Okay, from the circuit diagram, first of all, for the inductor, okay, you can observe the diagram. Okay, for the inductor over here. Okay, for the inductor, which is here, inductor is here, right? So inductor, for the inductor, what is the connection? We have A and out, right? For the inductor, it is A and out. So what will be the voltage across inductor? It will be voltage of A minus voltage of out. Understand? Similarly, for the capacitor, okay, for the capacitor, this one, okay, what are the two connections? One connection is for the output and another connection is for the ground, right? So what will be the voltage of capacitor? Voltage of capacitor will be output minus ground, yani minus 0. So it will be voltage of output. Understand? Next, the third one is for the resistor. Okay, here is the resistor. For the resistor, we have input and also we have A. On the another end, we have A. So what will be the voltage across resistor? Voltage across resistor will be input minus A. Voltage of input minus voltage of A. Understand the terminologies, how we are going to use it. I repeat again, this orange color, what you observe here, okay, it is for the voltage of inductor. You can observe the inductor, it is connected to 2 points. One is A, another one is out. Inductor is connected between A and out. So what will be the voltage of inductor? Voltage of A minus voltage of out. Similarly, for the capacitor, this capacitor is connected between out and the ground. Always you know that the voltage of ground is 0. So what will be the voltage of capacitor? Output voltage minus 0. This is here, capacitor. Similarly, for the resistor, resistor is connected between input and A. So what will be the voltage across resistor? It will be input minus A. This terminology is clear. Any questions regarding this? If you have, you can ask me. I can respond to that. Anything? Abdullah Fawaz, Abdul Majid Soleh, Fahad Mehdi. Did you understand? I guess they are sleeping. Yes, Alhamdulillah. Okay. So let us, so these expressions we have to make in the single frequency analysis. From the output, we have to make this expression. How to make this expression? We have to use add expression. Can you see here add expression? So click on this add expression. Okay. So first of all, what we have to prepare? VA minus V out. So let us take, this is VA. Okay. This is VA. Okay. So click on VA. Next, copy variable to expression. So VA will come here. Okay. Then functions, we have to use minus, plus, addition, subtraction. You can use anything. So as per the experiment, we are supposed to use minus. So select minus, copy function to the expression. So minus will appear here. Okay. VA minus V out. So select V out, copy variable to expression. VA minus V out will be here. Understand? So click on OK. You can see that for the analysis, VA minus V out is available. Okay. Check. You only see the PDF. Okay. Okay. Now I am sharing you the complete screen. Yeah. So let me complete it again. Okay. So let me remove. So you understand about the frequency parameters. Okay. As for the lab manual, okay, we have to make the frequency as 60. Okay. And the frequency column we have to select, and complex number format is magnitude or phase. Okay, so once you select this 60, we have selected the frequency column, and from here we have selected the magnitude or phase. Okay, and go to the next part, output. Okay, from this output, in this output, we have to make these three expressions for inductor, capacitor, and resistor. Okay, for the inductor, what is the expression? VA minus V out. Okay, so here we need to add expression. First select add expression. Okay, what is the expression? VA. So select VA, copy variable to expression, VA will come here. Okay, and minus, so you can use minus, plus, multiply, divide, anything. So we are supposed to use minus, then copy function to expression. So this is copy variable, and after that minus, you will get it here. Understand? So you got VA minus. Also we need minus V out. So select V out, copy variable to expression. So you will get VA minus V out. Press OK. You can see this expression will be appearing here. VA minus V out. Okay, this is for inductor. So we require for capacitor. What is for the capacitor? We require only output. Okay. So what we are supposed to do? Select output, add. You can see output will appear here. This is the first one is for the inductor. Second one is for the capacitor. Okay. Then what is the third one? Third one is for the resistor. It is V in minus VA. So same, add expression. Okay. Select input voltage, copy variable expression. You can see in the expression V in will appear. Okay. Then select minus, copy function to expression, minus will appear. So then minus VA, select VA, copy variable to expression, you will get V in minus VA, press OK. You will get the third one, that is V in minus VA. Understand? So like this procedure, you have to select these three expression for inductor, capacitor, and resistor. Okay, the procedure for selecting the expression is as shown. Okay, and anyhow this session is recorded. If you want to make revision, you can make revision later on also. Okay, so next go to analysis option. Okay, in analysis option always we will use the multisim defaults. Okay, and the title of the analysis, if you want to change the title of the analysis, you can change it to anything. So in here we are using single frequency, so let the title be single frequency. It will be automatically selected. Then you will click on the summary. So in this you will get what is all you have selected previously. Then at the end you have to click on simulate. Once you click on simulate, the single frequency analysis will appear. So these are the results for single frequency analysis. So the first result is for V out. Okay, so V out, the frequency is 60. This is the magnitude, this is the phase. Okay, so you have to complete the table. So for V out, you have to write the frequency, magnitude, and phase. For all the three parameters, you have to write what is the frequency, magnitude, and phase. Okay, so it is available. All the three parameters, frequency, magnitude, and phase, will be available over here after you click on the simulate option. Understand about the single frequency AC analysis? Simply you have to select the parameters. Okay, so let us proceed. And in the next step, we will start with AC analysis by sweeping frequency. Okay, so similarly, same for this, you can cancel this. Okay, so this is for, V out means this is for capacitor. VA minus V out means this is for inductor. Vn minus Va means this is for resistor. Okay, these are the magnitude and phase. So close this. This is the first part. Same for the second part. Same. Click on simulate. Select the analysis option. Inside this, select AC analysis. Okay. Previously we selected single frequency. We finished it. Now we have to select AC analysis. So click on this AC analysis. Okay, as I said you, for AC analysis there will be a start frequency and stop frequency. Okay, so you have to adjust these parameters as per the lab manual. In the lab manual, as you can see, the start frequency is 1 hertz, the stop frequency is 100 megahertz. Okay, so let us select this. The start frequency is 1 hertz, the stop frequency is 100 megahertz. So from here select megahertz. Okay, and the sweep type is decade. The number of points is 10. So let me make this. The sweep type is decade. There are many options, so we have to select decade, and the number of points is 10. Okay, and the vertical scale is logarithmic. So select the vertical scale. It will be logarithmic, linear, decibel, octave. We have to select logarithmic. Okay, so this is the input. Then same, go to output. Okay, select output and select variables for analysis. You have to select V out. Okay, so go to output, the next tab. Okay, select the variables means we have to select only output voltage. So click on add. So you can see output voltage will appear here. Okay, and analysis option we will use the default. Then title is AC analysis as well. Summary is okay. Then click on simulate. Okay, once you click on simulate, you can change the black background to white also. So this is the result for your AC analysis. Okay, so this result you have to draw it in this area. So for the magnitude, okay, magnitude you have to draw the graph for the magnitude. For the phase you have to draw the graph for the phase. Okay, the results are here. This first one is for the magnitude, second one is for the phase. Understand? This is the AC analysis. Okay, so it is available here. The session is recorded. For writing the report, you can go to the session, pause the session, and complete the results what is obtained here. Okay, any questions? Okay, so this is about AC analysis. Any questions, brothers? Okay, so kindly submit me the lab report by Thursday, inshallah. And inshallah, in the next week, you will study with me experiment number 5. Okay, if you don't have any questions, you can take a leave. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi.